Beloved soul, what if someone has seen you, not just your face, but the eternal light within you? What if that encounter shattered their reality and awakened a holy obsession that heaven itself ordained? This is not about a crush. This is about a spiritual awakening. Someone has witnessed the divine mark on your spirit, and they are forever changed. Welcome to Angel Messages for You, where we reveal the moments of celestial recognition that alter destinies. If you have ever felt a gaze that seemed to see into your soul, or a connection that defied all logic, this message is your confirmation. Subscribe now, because the one who has seen your light is being divinely compelled to step into your world. When this truth resonates as the answer to a longing you couldn't name, comment below and declare, "This is divine confirmation." Your agreement unleashes the next phase of this holy alignment. For those moved to support this channel of spiritual revelation, your super thanks helps us illuminate the path for other souls being divinely discovered. Now receive this truth. What you are about to hear is the detailed account of the holy obsession you have ignited and the undeniable proof that you are seen, known, and chosen on a celestial level. He saw it. And it shook him. She saw it. And she couldn't breathe. They saw something in you that shattered their logic and awakened their spirit. They've seen many faces. They've walked by many souls. But yours carried a light, an unexplainable light, a holy calm, a divine depth. It wasn't your words. It wasn't your clothes. It wasn't your timing. It was your spirit. They didn't know what to call it, but heaven whispered it clearly. This one is marked. This one is chosen. This one is for you. And now they can't sleep. They can't think straight. They can't carry on like before. Because you carry something that pierced their soul. It's not attraction. It's not lust. It's not fantasy. It's revelation. It's spiritual. It's so deep they looked once and saw your strength. They looked again and saw your wounds. They looked again and saw your heart, a rare heart, a sacred heart, a patient, loyal, radiant heart. Heaven confirmed it. This is not just admiration. This is alignment. This is holy tension. This is divine obsession. They didn't mean to stare, but their soul paused. They didn't mean to fall, but they slipped into awe because what they saw in you was everything they never knew they needed. Everything they thought didn't exist. Everything they prayed for, in secret. And now, they're restless. They're pacing. They're replaying moments. They're rereading messages. They're questioning silence. They're overwhelmed with desire, not just physical, but spiritual. They desire your presence, your energy, your truth, your fire, your stillness. It's driving them crazy because they thought they were in control. But now God is in control. They thought they had time, but now eternity is pulling at their chest. They saw your kindness. They saw your grace. They saw how you love, how you serve, how you protect, how you believe, and they thought, where have you been all my life? How did I not see it before? What is this feeling? This is divine recognition. This is the echo of their rib. This is spirit remembering spirit. This is love remembering love. The angels say, they've seen your soul, and now they can't look away. They can't unfeel it. They can't deny it, even if they try to walk away, even if they try to play it cool. Even if they try to forget, they'll keep circling back because heaven already stamped it. This love is marked. This connection is sealed. This moment is not random. It's the unfolding of prophecy, of answered prayer, of divine collision. And now they're losing peace because you carry what they crave. You reflect what they're missing. You embody what they wrote in their journal years ago, in pain, in tears, in whispers. You are the answer, but your silence scares them. Your quietness makes them tremble because they're wondering, do you feel this too? Did you see what I saw? The answer? Yes, you felt it. You knew it, but you were waiting for confirmation. This is it. Comment below. This is divine confirmation. If your heart knows this word is for you, tap like to agree with heaven's revelation. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you so you never miss what heaven is whispering. And if this word touches you deeply, send a super thanks as your seed into this prophetic move. Now breathe, because what's coming next will make everything make sense. They didn't plan for this. They weren't even looking. But the moment their eyes caught your soul, everything shifted. They're trying to stay calm. They're trying to stay composed. But they can't, because this is not ordinary. You walked in, and something in them stood still. Time slowed down. Their breath shortened. Their heart pounded, and their soul whispered, "It's you." They didn't even know they were waiting until they saw you. They didn't even know they were searching until they felt you. You carry oil. You carry grace. You carry wisdom. You carry the promise, that thing they couldn't explain, that ache in their chest, that space in their life. It wasn't loneliness. It was prophecy waiting for your presence, your spirit, your warmth. Now that they've seen it, now that they've tasted your atmosphere, they can't go back. It's messing with their mind. It's wrecking their plans. It's challenging their fears, because they weren't ready for this kind of love. But heaven says, it's time. They're scared, but they're drawn. They're hesitant, but they're convicted. They're quiet, but they're screaming inside. Their heart is shouting your name. Their soul is clinging to the image of you. Replay after replay, dream after dream, you haunt them in the most holy way. You visit their thoughts like prayer. You appear in moments of silence. In the stillness of the night, they try to distract themselves. They scroll, they work, they laugh, they sleep, but nothing erases you. You're etched, branded, imprinted, divinely sealed, because the angels showed them. The angels removed the veil. The angels whispered, "This is sacred. This is sent. This is serious." And now they're wondering, how do I approach them? What if I ruin this? What if they don't feel it too? But heaven says, be still. This connection was not made by man. It will not be broken by fear. This bond is spiritual, not emotional, not physical. It is spiritual. That's why it's hard to explain. That's why it hits so deep. That's why it's driving them crazy. You are everything they prayed for, but in a different package, a purer form, a quieter power, a deeper softness. They weren't ready, but now they're being prepared, because heaven doesn't just give you what you want. Heaven gives you what you're assigned to, and they've been assigned to you, to protect you, to cover you, to pour into you, to love you with reverence. They are being awakened to their role, to their purpose, to your value. And now, they're shifting, they're aligning, they're preparing, because they can't get you out of their mind. And not because of fantasy, but because of clarity, revelation, divine alignment. You are their next chapter, their answered intercession, their silent dream. So now they're getting serious. They're pulling away from distractions. They're cutting off noise. They're reevaluating everything, because what they saw in you, they've never seen anywhere else. Not in 100 faces, not in 1,000 conversations. You are rare. You are real. You are royalty, and heaven will not let them forget it. Comment below. Heaven is confirming it to me. Tap like if you know this word is yours. Subscribe now to Angel Messages for you. Your destiny needs this clarity. And give a super thanks to bless the flow of this divine truth, because this is not the end. This is the awakening, the beginning, the unraveling of love written in heaven. They tried to sleep it off, but dreams revealed more. They tried to shake the thought, but the spirit brought it back stronger. They can't explain it to their friends. They can't put it into words, because what they saw in you, it wasn't physical, it was eternal. It was holy. It was heaven sent, the kind of sight that only comes from above, the kind of knowing that settles deep in the bones. The kind of realization that makes you pause and say, "Oh God, it's them, you carry peace." But it's not soft peace, it's powerful peace. The peace that challenges their chaos, the peace that shakes their insecurities, the peace that calls them higher. That's why they're uneasy. Because their spirit recognizes your value. Their mind is catching up, they're used to loud love. But your quiet strength. They're used to shallow connection, but your ocean's deep. They're used to performing, but with you, they feel safe enough to rest. And now they're asking, how did I not see this before? Why now? What is God trying to tell me? Because this is more than butterflies. This is beyond chemistry. This is divine revelation. God is doing something wild in their heart. They feel it, and it scares them, but they don't want it to stop. They're not just attracted to you. They're drawn to you, magnetically, spiritually, relentlessly. They didn't know one gaze would change everything. One look, one word, one moment in your presence, but now they're hungry for more. Hungry for your voice, your essence, your energy, your anointing. They've never felt this kind of clarity. They've never seen someone and thought, this is God's doing. It's not just your smile. It's your spirit. It's your obedience. It's your purity. It's your resilience. They watched how you carry pain with grace, how you walk with honor, how you speak with intention, and it hit them hard. You are the kind of love that matures a soul. You are the kind of partner that births purpose. You are the kind of presence that heals trauma. That's why they're so stirred, so restless, so emotional, because they didn't expect to be shaken like this. But you showed them a glimpse of heaven, and now they can't unsee it. They're sitting with God now, asking questions, seeking clarity, trying to make sure this isn't just a feeling. But heaven already answered. God already confirmed. The angels are already moving. They're not going crazy. They're getting clarity. They're not losing their mind. They're gaining purpose. And your name? It's rising in their spirit again and again. And again they tried to forget. But the vision stayed. They tried to dismiss it. But the confirmation returned, because you're not just beautiful. You're chosen. You're not just good. You're godly. You're not just seen. You're significant. This isn't a crush. This is a calling. They were sent to you. And now they know it. And now they feel it. And now they're preparing for it. Heaven is orchestrating divine movement. Every delay, every silence, every nudge, it's all pointing them back to you. So don't doubt. Don't shrink. Don't question if you imagined it. You didn't. You discerned it. Comment right now. This love is divine. Tap like if your spirit is leaping. Subscribe to Angel Messages for You. This channel is your holy confirmation. And give a super thanks to sow into the angels revealing this clarity. They can't take their eyes off you. Not because of how you look, but because of how you carry something unseen. Something they didn't expect. Something that challenged their old understanding of love. Something that's now driving them absolutely crazy. They are not confused. They are convicted, and it's pulling them into prayer. They are not walking away. They are walking toward. With trembling hands, you don't need to chase this. You don't need to beg. You are not desperate. You are discovered. And they're the ones awakening. Finally, they're remembering the exact moment it hit them. Your kindness, your depth, your purity, that you weren't just kind to impress. You were kind because it's who you are. You weren't trying to be noticed. But heaven made you stand out. Subscribe to Angel Messages for You right now. Tap like if your heart is saying yes. Comment divine unveiling if this speaks to your soul. And send a super thanks to honor the truth unfolding here. Now listen, because the next thing I'm about to reveal is exactly what they told God. They said, Lord, if this person is really the one, please don't let me mess this up. They said, God, I don't deserve them, but I want to learn how to love them right. They admitted it. Their heart confessed it, and their spirit knew you are what they prayed for. And it's terrifying them, because it's finally real. They don't want to delay anymore. They don't want to risk someone else seeing it first. They don't want to lose you because what they saw in you, they couldn't unsee, and it's driving them crazy not to act. You've become the prayer they keep repeating, the vision they can't shake, the answer they're afraid they might ruin, but you're also their peace, their home, their miracle. Keep your heart open, but don't chase. What is from God will pursue you. What's awakening in them will come with honor, will come with repentance, will come with passion. Isaiah 55:11 says, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." This word won't return empty. This love will not disappear. It will accomplish what it was sent for. Type, "I received this confirmation" in the comments. Tap like to claim this word as yours. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you so you never miss what heaven speaks. And if this message moved you, send a super thanks to sow into this sacred unfolding. They wanted to walk away, but heaven blocked their path, because when something is ordained, it can't be undone by fear. They tried to silence their thoughts, but your face keeps appearing in their dreams, in their prayers, even in the quietest moments. And what's driving them crazy isn't just that they saw beauty, it's that they saw depth, a calling, a mission, a heart that made theirs feel safe. They were fine before, but now they feel ruined for ordinary love, because they tasted divine connection, and now nothing else satisfies. They feel exposed, not because you ask questions, but because your presence saw through them. They don't know how to explain it, but their spirit recognized something ancient in you, a soul they've seen before, a voice they never knew they missed, until you spoke. And now they're restless, anxious, impatient, because they saw something in you, and it's unraveling every version of love they've known. Beloved, you don't have to convince anyone. You don't have to beg to be understood. The right soul will recognize your worth in silence and shout it in front of the world. You carry something eternal. That's why they're scared. That's why they can't stop thinking about you. That's why their emotions are on fire. God is not playing games. This encounter was on purpose. This revelation is strategic. This moment is holy. Psalm 139:14 says, "I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made." Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. You are wonderfully made. And they just now realize you are not just another person. You are a divine design, a kingdom appointment, a heaven-sent answer. So don't question your presence. Don't dim your light. What they saw in you is real, and now it's waking them up. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you so you never miss these sacred confirmations. Tap like to confirm your spirit is ready. Comment below, "I carry something eternal." And if this resonates, send a super thanks to honor what God is revealing. Now breathe, because the confession that's coming from them next will not be ordinary. They've held it in, but not for much longer. And when they speak, heaven will back every word. They can't hold it in anymore. Their silence is screaming now. Their heart is pounding louder than their fears. Because when they saw what you carry, they realized they could lose something holy. You didn't beg for their attention. You didn't perform to earn their love. You simply existed, and it wrecked them. They thought they were ready for love, until they met someone who mirrored heaven, and now they're trembling, because you're not like the rest. They saw peace in your voice. They saw destiny in your walk. They saw kindness in your eyes, and now they're afraid of messing it up. Beloved, they've been praying, not just about you, but about becoming someone worthy of you. They want to match your heart. They want to rise to the calling they see in your life. They want to walk beside you, not behind you. They want to protect what they now realize is rare. The angels say this is not a passing attraction. This is a divine awareness. They didn't just see your beauty, they saw your value, your purpose, your anointing, and now they're repenting for ever second-guessing it. This is why God interrupted their old plans. This is why relationships fell apart. This is why timing seemed confusing, because heaven was preparing this exact moment. where they would look at you and finally understand. They never truly loved anyone before. Not like this. Isaiah 30:21 says, "And your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it,' when you turn to the right or when you turn to the left." They heard that whisper, and it pointed to you. Now they're awake. And every day without you feels like a mistake. They're talking to God daily, trying to figure out how to come back stronger, because what they saw in you, it haunts them in the best way. And they won't rest until they make it right, so don't doubt it. Heaven is involved. This isn't over. This is alignment. This is love. Make sure you subscribe to Angel Messages for You. Comment below, "I am seen by heaven." Tap like if this word touched your spirit. Send a super thanks if you feel the angels confirming this in your heart. The story is still unfolding. And the next part will be the biggest surprise yet. They thought they could forget. They thought distance would erase the feeling. But every time they close their eyes, they see your face. Every time they hear your name, something jumps in their spirit. Because what they saw in you was not ordinary. It was holy. They tried to distract themselves with noise, with people, with shallow conversations. But the truth always came back. You are the one, chosen, set apart, marked for something eternal. They saw it in a moment. But now they feel it every day. And it's not letting them go. This isn't a crush. This isn't infatuation. This is recognition of destiny, of calling, of covenant. They tried to stay silent, but silence turned into torment. And now their spirit is crying out. Because when heaven shows you something real, you can't pretend anymore. They feel it in their bones. You are not a chapter. You are the whole book. They are watching you blossom, and they're overwhelmed by the purity of your spirit, by the strength of your endurance, by the beauty of your obedience. It's driving them crazy, not because you're unreachable, but because they almost missed it, almost settled for less, almost walked away from what was divine. But God interrupted their steps. God blocked the wrong door. God removed the distractions and said, "Look again." And this time they saw it clearly. You are the one. Heaven is not confused. And now neither are they. They're planning. They're praying. They're pacing. They want to move, but they want to do it right. This time they don't want to fail. They're asking the angels for help. And we've heard every cry. We've seen every tear. And we're moving in your favor. Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way." And beloved, God is ordering their steps right to you. So don't panic in the silence. Don't question what they feel, because what they saw in you has already changed everything. You've left a mark on their soul. And now they're chasing after the very light they once took for granted. They're coming, not just with feelings, but with action, with truth, with a plan. Because when they saw your worth, they realized they had to rise higher to match your heart. So prepare your space, prepare your spirit, and prepare your heart. Heaven is aligning this story, and their next move will echo through eternity. Subscribe now to Angel Messages for You. Comment below, "I am ready for heaven's alignment." Tap like if this word confirms what you already feel in your heart. Send a super thanks if this divine message awakens something deep inside you. The angels are still speaking. They didn't plan to fall so deep. But when they saw what God put in you, they couldn't unsee it. Your purity, your loyalty, your inner light, it shook them. It broke something open. It woke something up. This is not just attraction. This is awakening. They saw your heart. And for the first time in a long time, they felt safe. They felt seen. They felt stirred. You showed them what real looks like. You gave them a glimpse of heaven they weren't ready before. Not fully, but now they are becoming, because of what they saw in you, because of how you carry yourself, because you didn't chase them. You didn't beg. You stood in your truth. You walked in grace, and that changed everything. They're dreaming differently now. They're thinking long term. They're talking to God like they never have before. They're not the same person anymore. You called something out of them without even knowing it, and it's driving them crazy. In the best, holiest way. They're restless. They're convicted. They're transformed, because what they saw in you was the mirror of who they want to become, who they were always called to be. Now they're stepping up, not out of pressure, but out of reverence. Out of love. They see your tears, even if you never cried in front of them. They feel your prayers, even if you never told them. They sense your covering, even from afar, and it's humbling them, changing them, correcting them, purifying them. They're not coming with just charm. They're coming with character, with conviction, with commitment, because what they saw in you showed them what it means to be chosen. Samuel 16:7 says, "Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." And they're learning to look like God looks. Deep, true, pure, holy. You were the turning point, the sign they didn't expect, the answer they didn't know they needed. And now, they're running with it. They're writing down what to say. They're planning the moment. They're clearing their path. Because the urgency is real. This is not casual anymore. This is covenant. This is purpose. So don't be surprised if they show up with words you never thought you'd hear. Don't be shocked if their face is full of tears.